Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein on the road to 100, where today we are going to repeat the invasion, and this is a lot of fun in how this actually operates. So we're going to have a very slow weapon, which will help us apply slow, and we will be getting the enemy slowed here along the way. And this is kind of your wild card slot right here, where you can either use Binding Mark or you can use Venom Trap. Either one, whatever you wish. So as we go along, this is a very kind of in-your-face kind of build, where you are very much up on the enemy at all times. But it doesn't matter because you have this ability here to apply poison and very fast, and you can see that we can apply poison and we can also apply slow. And once an enemy is slowed or poisoned, we will be taking advantage of Opportunism as a 25% increase, and we will have about 10 seconds to take advantage of it, and we will apply some kind of status effect very fast as we go along here. And you'll notice that our damage will be pretty considerable with our weapon, and then we can go for a circulating pulse or a circulating cleaver when we are going up against enemies that are poisoned or slowed. And we must get rid of this stupid monkey here. Okay, let's throw those out there. Okay, so now she is extra damaged here, so we can use our weapon to get some serious damage out here. Okay, let's apply some more poison, and let's just let her go. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Okay, slowed. And somebody's gonna get poisoned here. Okay, never mind. Alright. Oh, monkey. Oh boy. Okay. Must get rid of monkey. Fast. Ouch. Yeah, we must get rid of this monkey here. Okay, extra damage while she's poisoned, so that is very nice. Oh boy, another monkey. Is that what I heard? I did hear that. Okay. Okay, and let's head over here so we can get our... Oh, we got a stupid monkey here. Okay, and we got these ridiculous enemies here. Okay. Io should be okay over there. I think she is launching that guy indeed. Okay, nice shot there, Io. Oh, I thought this was another monkey. Good. I'm okay with this. Okay. And let's head over here. And then we will go for a couple of poison gifts here. Now this enemy should, yep, get poisoned here. Oh, and we missed, of course. That is really unfortunate. Okay. Oops. Alright. And so as we kind of bring this invasion kind of to a close here. Oh, okay. We will be... you'll notice that we really don't have ichor concerns at all. So let's throw this one out here, and let's get them prepped for poison. Okay, good. Both of them are poisoned. So that means... Whoop. Oh, and we missed with our circular cleaver. Okay, you can see definitely that our damage is pretty significant when we are using our weapons. Okay, good. And wrong button. Okay, we'll just go for the parry since I can't get buttons to operate correctly here. But you can see that the amount of damage that we're able to do, we're able to cut them down very, very quickly and very, very easily, depending on what is going on. Okay, good. Okay, and you can see that because this enemy here, this big fat thickums got poisoned, we were able to really do some good work there. Okay, and let's go ahead and get her slowed up. Okay, so pretty good overall for the invasion, and we could go ahead and heal up and such, but there's really no point, so we can just go for regenerative drain instead of more ichor, because we have plenty of ichor here as we go along, and having bloodsucking blades here active, we get boosted to a 0.71, which is almost a doubling of our drain value on our sword, which is very, very nice. Okay, so we get this guy, whoa, okay, I was gonna say we get this guy poisoned, and then we'll go ahead and slash him hard. So Circular Cleaver definitely helps significantly when an enemy is poisoned here. So that is very, 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 very nice that we can indeed go for that as an enemy is poisoned or slowed. We can take super advantage of them pretty much, and so we can continuously use our poison and different gifts here that we can apply these status debuffs to different enemies at different times. Okay, so okay, and he was just super excited about attacking these guys, which is fine with me. So we'll wait for gift extension here until we get to the next folks and get some ichor back from these guys. And you'll notice 3087 is not so great. And teleport, and we'll just go for the parries to load up on the ichor, as well as the ability to kind of wait for our cooldowns, which is really, really helpful if we can indeed do that. Okay, and we can go for some slow here, which is good because then we can go for poison as well. Oh, okay. And she'll take quite a while here to stand up, which is fine. Okay, good. I think that hit her. Oh, whoops. I did not want to go for a backstab, but that's okay. I'll take the life. Okay. And she's dead. Okay, we have not gotten a real good chance here to use Circular Cleaver. But the nice thing about it is that the 25% damage increase comes at a point when we need, huge amounts of damage to be able to attack an enemy. And let's go back to Avarice here. And so it's even though it comes only like once every now and then, the nice thing is that the 10-second cooldown is exactly the length of time that an enemy is poisoned or slowed here. So it is very, very effective to coincide exactly with our timing of how long an enemy is poisoned and our cooldown and everything. So we can use that to our advantage, that every poison or slow cycle we will have a guaranteed one Circular Cleaver, and because the enemy will be tied up by some kind of debuff, we will always have the 25% damage increase with Circular Cleaver active. So that is very, very nice, because typically that does not line up exceptionally well sometimes, and it's pretty useful for us here to be able to use these kinds of setups there. Okay, there we go. So you get to see that cycle. You get him slowed or poisoned, one or the other, and then go for a Circular Cleaver. Oh, we are not close enough. Okay. And she's almost slowed. Oh, whoops. I did not want to get a backstab, but it's okay. It will kill her, but a Circular Cleaver would have also killed her. So either way, it doesn't matter. We are able to just continue on here, and we should be able to draw one of these. Okay. There we go. And that one's an easy one to read because of how fast it recovers. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Okay, we are just pushing all of the wrong buttons here all at the same time and doing it completely wrong, which is fine. And almost poisoned. And poisoned. So Circular Cleaver time. Oh, missed. We absolutely missed the Circular Cleaver, so that is unfortunate. We are missing that very, very, very often here, it looks like. And that is most unfortunate because most of the time you want to, actually hit that. So let's go for it there. So 77-20 almost. That is very, very good. And you can see the amount of damage that we are able to put out with the machete, as it is a pretty devastating one-handed sword, and you typically don't find a good opportunity to actually use it. However, here in the cathedral, with the increase from Opportunism for that 25% damage increase, with the continuous ticking of slow and poison, it is a very, very potent application here of this weapon. Okay, and there's our one hit that will kill us immediately. So that's unfortunate, but thank you, Io. Okay, and we'll go for poison. And Circular Cleaver was back up and ready to go there, so no problem. Let's go ahead and heal. Let's apply some poison. Let's apply some slow now. Oh. There we go. Oh, almost poisoned. So, not too bad there. So, we do have some survivability built in because of the Suicide Spur, but it is not, a be-all, end-all. As you saw on the Crush Lady there, we just got completely destroyed in one hit, which is, to be expected, sort of. But as you can see, getting from missile to missile, we really don't have a lot of problems because we can heal in between here as we go along, and we can make pretty good progress in between each of these. Now we will take on the Hunter in Black down here, just as he is a different sort of enemy that we will be facing off against, but our status debuffs can help us potentially in order to take him on. And as you can tell, a 2-on-1 fight is usually going in our favor, with me not being able to dodge and such. So we'll get him poisoned up here, and let's try and get him slowed here. Oh, ew. Okay, there, he's slowed. Oh, whoops. He's definitely still fast enough. Okay. Oh, and a backstep. So you can see there that the slow definitely helped us big time. That he was, well, I dodged into his sword attack, but that's okay. But it did help us to kind of get some good positioning on him without having too much to worry about, because of the fact that he was slowed when he should have been attacking us, right? Okay, almost slowed. There we go. And we got her up to 10,700 damage, which is pretty good on a very, very slow weapon like this. Whoops. Okay, come over here. Please don't waste my poison trap. Okay, there we go. Okay. And same thing there. 10,000 damage. But that was all EO pretty much, except for a little bit of our venomous shot and such. And since we do have a dark veil, we are doing some pretty decent pierce damage here, as all of these gifts are pierce, 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 and pierce. So pierce is what you want to be doing, and we are getting extra damage out on the enemy in all cases pretty much because we are doing pierce. So that is very, very, very nice. Okay, so that guy took a fall for us, which is great. Okay, and we definitely want to get as much ichor as we can here off of these next couple of fellas, just to make sure that we are getting as stacked and ready as we possibly can for the next of difficult enemies here. And of course EO is going to steal all the kills, so we cannot do that, but that's okay. I'll let her. She is completely eligible to be doing that, so no problem. So as you can tell, this build and this setup is much more usable than the bayonet was, with the methods that we were trying to employ with the bayonet, trying to cast a status debuff at a distance. That is good for bosses and such. It is not so much good for what we were doing here while we were adventuring with a whole bunch of enemies running around all at the same time and everything. So keep that in mind, that, you know, sometimes these builds are really, really good for really, really unique scenarios and stuff, but for right now, for what we're going for, it's just complete trash, and you don't want to be really going too hardcore into that. So here what we can do is we will slap one of these guys off the edge, and then we will apply poison to this guy. Okay, and you will just slap his face so hard that he dies, which I guess, you know, that's okay. So as we get to the kind of first third completion here, I definitely would say try and give a build like this a try, because it definitely is interesting in how you go about engaging with these different enemies. Oh, excuse me. And oh, hang on. Okay, and so what you typically don't try for, right, is opportunism to make sure that it gives you a massive damage increase. But you can see that that's 12,000 damage that went off very, very, very quickly, and it is a great way to go about you know, getting an actual damage increase at a point when you actually need it, because the debuffs are fairly fast in how they engage with the different enemies, and so because they proc fairly often, you are getting a lot more use out of opportunism, and it doesn't cost you anything. It just costs you a little bit of ichor here, but if you're using your sword, you're actually getting ichor back, and you're using the passive here of opportunism, so you're not using ichor, you're gaining ichor, and you're still getting a damage buff, as compared to like bridge or overdrive. So it's a great way to boost something like Circular Cleaver, where that still applies your debuff, and it also gets you the damage boost as well. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and tomorrow we'll do the Berserker and then second third of the Cathedral, and then let's see, the next day we will do the final third of the Cathedral, the Invasion, and Aurora. So it's going to be pretty packed here this week. So I would recommend you guys trying this build as you go through the Cathedral. It's pretty fun and pretty engaging. So anyways, take care guys, we'll see you tomorrow.